Passengers always keep their heads down and play with their mobiles. They don't even notice when the bus arrives. They always try to stop the bus when it leaves. One gets on, then the others follow. It takes me extra time to go to the next stop. I'm not going to open the door for these people. They consider themselves the boss just by paying a few dollars.
But then the passengers will blame us.
Are you scared of them? Come on.
I don't care about what they say. Once I leave the bus stop, I have to pay attention to the passengers as well as the traffic. I can let you get on the bus out of courtesy, but I have the right to refuse you, right?
Right.
We're just bus captains. Why do they hate us that much? I'm going back to work.
Happy New Year, Grandpa!
Happy New Year, Dad.
Happy New Year, Lock. Are you here to visit Grandpa?
You have to work during the Chinese New Year holidays, so I brought your grandson here to visit you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, Dad.
Happy
Happy New Year.
Sit with Grandpa.
Chun Kun! Gong Hei Fa Choi! Wish you good health and good luck. Good fortune from gambling and lottery!
You're the most silver-tongued of all the new joiners.
Here's your red packet. The most important thing is to make good fortune from gambling and lottery. You've been here for a few months. Getting used to it?
It's okay. Just a bit tired. My son is only 3 months old. I don't sleep very well, but I'm still happy.
Don't say I didn't remind you. The terminus supervisor over there is your boss. We all count on him for a monthly overtime allowance. Remember to send him a gift during the Chinese New Year.
Yes, I know. But I've already offended him earlier by talking nonsense.
That's why I'm reminding you.
Please give me a leg up.
It's Chinese New Year. Why do you look so sad?
I want to spend more time with my son and wife. I thought we could take turns for days off on public holidays.
Everyone wants to have days off on public holidays. Wa's in charge of the duty rosters. You're not in his good books, and you didn't keep him sweet. Of course he'll never let you have days off on public holidays.
Oh, that's true.
What? Send him gifts? I don't have much money left. Are you saying I have no chance to have days off on public holidays?
I've told you before. You should mingle with us or join our gatherings. Offering money is illegal, but playing mahjong is for building relationship. Wa is fond of model cars. If you get him a limited edition, he must be happy. When he is happy, you'll be able to get a day off on public holiday. This world is just that simple.
Do you call that simple? I don't see it that way.
It's good, to be honest. Just keep quiet and mind your own business. Don't be in the doghouse. Right?
Right.
Shun! Come over.
What's up?
Are you not used to your night shift? You seem to easily blow a fuse recently.
What's going on? Get to the point.
Your last trip just now. A passenger made a complaint against you for careless driving.
What? Careless driving? Did the passenger report to the police? The other passengers can be witnesses. That kid jumped around in the bus while his mum kept playing with her mobile. Someone suddenly popped out on the street. I hit the brake immediately. The kid just scratched himself a little.
Why didn't you report this right away?
Oh, it was nothing. There's no point to put it on record. The mother knew she was wrong and said nothing. It's ridiculous that she complained.
If you report it right after the incident, it wouldn't be so complicated. Fortunately, the passenger's not going to take it further. As you said, she knew she was wrong. But I still have to put it on the record.
Don't do that. The passenger didn't lodge a formal complaint. Just let it go. You don't want me to have a bad record, do you, brother? Nah. How about this? I'll waive the loan you owed me over the mahjong game.
Come on, that's another issue. Don't put things together.
Don't put things together. Are you serious? Then I'll have to be serious with you too. You owe me $2,000 over the mahjong game last time. Now pay up in cash.
How would I have $2,000 cash?
That's right. If you don't have the cash with you now, just put the two things together and cancel them out. You don't have to waste time on the report. Everyone is happy, just let it go, all right? Just let it go.
Just for this time. Don't do it again.
Of course. Back to work now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Bye-bye, thank you.
Why are you looking so down? What did Xing say to you?
I got a complaint from a passenger, but I sorted it out. At the end of the day, I've been a bus captain for over 20 years. There's nothing I can't handle. Just forget it. Let's play Mahjong after work, yeah?
No problem.
You?
Mahjong? No thanks. It's rare I can get off early. Gonna go home and take care of my son today.
Hey, Peter! Peter!
Who's Dad?
He's from the head office. I'm going to the restroom.
Why didn't you take my bus this morning?
I had to meet up with a client, so I took Quen's bus.
Oh, I see. Look at you. You don't look well. What happened?
The meeting was going really well, and I planned to use the entertainment funds to treat him to a meal. But I lost the receipt. Oh man, the meal was expensive. You know, we can't reimburse the expenses without a receipt.
You're in luck. I went out for dinner with my family a few days ago. My wife can also reimburse entertainment expenses with her company. See if these help.
It'll be enough with these two receipts adding together. But I only had one meal. I'll take this one.
Okay.
It'll help a lot. Thank you, Chen.
You're welcome. That's the least I can do.
I'll buy lunch tomorrow, okay? See you at the restaurant.
See you. See, kid?
Is that really okay?
Why not? It's very common. A lot of companies have reserved budget for entertainment expenses. Please don't always claim the moral high ground. You're being too serious. You can lose out to anyone, but not your company. I found a discrepancy in your monthly allowance record this month. I've marked down these 5 days. Have a look.
I did mark up. A bit.
Whoa. I know you've just joined the company not long ago. Many senior colleagues will show you how they work, which is a good thing. However, there are certain things you should not follow. You know what I mean? If you have any questions on company's policy, I'll have someone explain it to you.
Yes, I know.
If you just blindly follow others, you'll get into trouble easily. From the company's point of view, I want to know who have done or are doing something you consider wrong.
Mr. Kwok. I don't want to be a fink. They teach me a lot. And take good care of me. Let me think about it.
The bus captains, Wo Chun-kun, the terminus supervisor, Xing, and Peter from the marketing department are all employees of a public body, which means they are public servants. Therefore, they must abide by Section 4 of the Prevention of Bribery Ordinance. Section 4 of the Prevention of Bribery Ordinance states that any public servant who, whether in Hong Kong or elsewhere, solicits or accepts any advantages as an inducement to or reward for performing any act in his capacity as public servant shall be guilty of an offense. Both offerer and recipient would violate the law. According to the Prevention of Bribery Ordinance, advantage means anything of value, such as a gift, loan, reward, office, service, favor. It also includes the model car and the release of loan over mahjong game mentioned in the video. No matter how much the advantage is, If a public servant accepts any advantage in his official capacity without the written approval from his public body, both the offerer and the recipient may breach Section 4 of the POBO. If Wo followed Chun's suggestion to offer a limited edition of model car to Hua for getting a better shift of work, both Wo and Hua would have breached the law. By the same token, Chun waived the loan owed by the terminus supervisor Xing as a reward for Xing not taking action against the complaint received from a passenger. Both of them might have breached the law. One more thing. A public servant should avoid accepting any advantage offered by persons having business dealing with the public body, in order not to give rise to conflict of interest. It shall not be a defense to accept any advantage, even during the Chinese New Year or other festivals. If you really want to accept an advantage, you should follow the guidelines and procedures laid down by your public body. Remember, you must obtain a written approval before accepting the advantage. What about accepting entertainment offered by persons having official dealing with the public body? Entertainment means the provision of food or drink for consumption on the occasion when it is provided. Although it is not a form of advantage, you should clarify with your public body regarding the guidelines on acceptance of entertainment. Many public bodies do not allow their employees to accept unreasonably generous, lavish, or frequent entertainment in order not to give rise to conflict of interest, or put them in an obligatory position in the discharge of duties, which compromises their impartiality or brings the public body into disrepute. On the other hand, Chun thought he had helped Peter and had built a good relationship with him by providing the restaurant receipts. In fact, it was detrimental to both of them. According to Section 9.3 of the POBO, any agent who uses any receipt, account, or other document which contains any statement which is false or erroneous with an intent to deceive his principal shall be guilty of an offense. If Peter really used Chun's restaurant receipts to reimburse entertainment expenses with an intent to deceive his principal, he might have breached the law, while Chun might be considered to have conspiracy to commit the offense. If Wo filled in the wrong overtime hours not solely out of mistake but with an intent to deceive his public body with false documents, he might have breached the law as well. Given that the senior colleagues treated Wo well, should he report the wrongdoings to the management? What they had done not only undermined the fairness among staff, but also encouraged people to pull strings. Imagine if you were always assigned duties, but were never granted days off on public holidays. And the only reason behind was internal corruption. How would you feel? Wo should not hesitate to report this to his organization and ICAC, protect himself and safeguard the interest and reputation of the organization. Integrity is very important. Never compromise to challenge the law. Corruption is a serious criminal offense. The maximum penalty is a fine of $500,000 and imprisonment for 7 years. If you have any doubt, consult your organization or contact the ICAC.